Apple trees are a real joy to have around, but they can be a little tricky to grow. Luckily, my friend Dr. Arlie Powell stopped by to give us some tips on how to get the young trees positioned just right for success in the orchard. Arlie, I can't tell you how excited I am that you're here and you brought the trees.
Absolutely.
So today we're going to be planting some apples and pears.
Yes, we are, and we've got some excellent examples right here of what you want to plant. This is a 2-year tree. We also have some 1-year trees. These are feathered out, as we call it, with branches. That's ideal.
So Arlie, the difference between this tree and that tree, the 1-year-old and this is a 2-year-old, is just 1 year, and look how it's grown.
1 year makes a big difference.
It does. These things will double in size each year, essentially.
And this one, after it grows this season, is going to be producing apples for you.
What could someone expect out of a couple of apple trees or a pear tree in their backyard?
If they're on a dwarf or semi-dwarfing rootstock, which gives you a smaller size tree, a lot easier for gardeners to manage.
Yeah.
You're looking at anywhere from 50 to 200 pounds per tree.
Jason, I'm so excited about getting this orchard replanted, and we're starting here with this young Gala apple.
Absolutely.
So what do you recommend as an orchardist?
I have a soil similar to you. I've got a pretty heavy clay soil, which doesn't drain terribly well. And so I like the fact that you've got this brilliant compost that we can mix in. Depth of planting is a second point. I'm afraid we've been guilty too often of planting too deep.
You know, planting them too deeply is a problem. I've killed a lot of trees that way. And you have to allow for settling. Now what we've done here is we took the soil out of the hole, but we mixed 50-50 our homemade compost and the existing soil.
And at this point, I usually come in and I can use the opposite side of the shovel and kind of tamp down around it, and we'll come back after tamping this, add some more soil, and then we can water it in deeply.
Yeah, the water will really help get those air pockets out. I want to always maintain this level from the top of the pot.
Yes.
I don't want to get any soil up there. We're going to mulch it later just to help keep moisture in around the little tree. Now, when do you fertilize, Jason? What's your technique?
Once the tree is bearing fruit, mid-season. But with a young tree like this, you're really wanting to make growth.
Yeah, I'm not trying to produce any fruit on this little guy.
So we can fertilize a little bit heavier. So we'll look at going in once a month. Alan, do you have rabbits or deer?
We do, and you know, that's why I got this cage where we could protect the little guy.
You wonder if they know that you're planting.
I think they're watching right now. So I just connect these little tines. I just close the little tines like that.
And then that whole trunk and stem is protected.
Yeah. Of course, the next thing I want to do is I want to stabilize this. That's why I have these posts out here, because I don't want this tree to knock around. I want it to root in, and by having this tube, I like this clear plastic tube, we can put it here on the side, and that'll keep this little guy from getting knocked around.
I like that.
That's all you need there.
Yeah, I like that.
So now, one last thing. What I would tend to do, Jason, is I would bring this soil on around and kind of create a little bit of a mound or a berm.
Absolutely, yes.
And as the water comes down naturally, it would kind of puddle around the tree and I could capture water. And in the summer, that would be good because we've got irrigation out here, but I like catching that natural rainwater.
I agree. You know as well as I do, those trees know the difference between rainwater and hose water. And because you're on a slope, I like your idea of berming it up higher on this
side, right, to catch it, and then put some mulch around it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, very good. Well, I think we're off to a good start with these trees.
I do too.
I really appreciate your help.
It's my pleasure.
Always great to have you here.
Thank you, Alan.